Hey guys, what is up? Big Z here. Big Z don't play that Twitch handle. Big Z, whichever you guys want to call me. We're here for our first day of our team breakdown, and today we're going over the double Umacorns. The double Umacorns roster is a five-man group, obviously, as most League of Legends teams are, of Mythos in the top lane, Frost Unbreakable in the jungle. I am Artie in the mid lane. World War II Penguin and Obese Penguin as your support ADC in the bot lane. Now, this team has a lot of history already in the ULS, playing back in the days where it was called the KCBZ TV Invitational. We've gone through so many different things, but this team's been here since the beginning. And well, of course, as a caster, we don't have favorites. Definitely, some of the best boys on here, as I played a lot with these guys and really bonded through them over League of Legends. But enough of that. We're here to talk about how we think this team will do. So breaking it down position by position, I feel like starting in the top lane, Mythos is probably the biggest question mark to me. I feel like he's been known to have back and forth games. He's definitely more of a coin flip player. Over the course of this season, one of the things that Sin had pointed out earlier was that he wanted to see these teams improve. He wanted to see that they were learning over the course of this, so that way from the beginning of this tournament to the end of it, there would be signs of like, all right, this is paying off for people. This is giving them an outlet and like a chance to really improve their league skills while also being able to compete in a fun competitive environment. And I think that Mythos will be one of these people that will probably show the most growth, not because I think his play is bad, but because I think he's inconsistent. And I think that having this on multiple weekends going into playoffs and already going in as one of the favorites to win it all, I think that we'll see a lot of improvement from him. But I think at the beginning, we will see a lot of back and forth before we just see a lot more of his upside. Moving to the jungle role, we have Frost Unbreakable, and this guy is an absolute stud. I think it's safe to say that Frost is probably the driving force of this team, and is a big reason why they are undefeated in all best of series in the ULS. While this is our first ULS season, we have had show matches and we have had best of three events, as well as miniature round robin, also including four teams. And in these events, the double Umacorns are undefeated, and it is 100%. You cannot change my mind off the back of Frost and Breakable's play. Unfortunately, he won't be here for week one. He does have a prior engagement, but this was something we foresaw, as we did say that people would be able to have fills, and I think that we'll see a good team in double Umacorns week one, but really until he's back in that lineup for the second week, I think we won't see that roster at its full potential. Moving to the mid lane, we now have I am Artie in in the mid lane. I am Artie is just a really gung ho player. I think that him paired with this team is actually a really good mix, because I feel like he's definitely the type of person who wants to be off in the side lane. He wants to be making plays against he wants these 1v1 picks. He wants the 1v2, 1v3 outplays, and he wants to draw a lot of pressure. And on some signature picks he does this really, really well. I think he falls into the same category as Mythos. I don't think it would be as flippy, but it really just comes down to consistency with this player. We will be able to see him play on Saturday, but as far as Sunday goes, we will not see him play on Sunday. Sunday, he will be stepping out, and I believe we will have, Dark Knight filling in for the double Umacorns in mid lane, who I have played with quite a bit in a bunch of Clash matches, and he is a very, very talented player. Very likely to be the Umacorn sub for the course of the season, I would imagine. But between Artie and anytime Artie can't make it, Dark Knight, I feel like the mid lane's solid on the side of double Umacorns. Going into their bot lane, starting at the ADC position, we have Obese Penguin. Obese Penguin is cracked. I love watching this guy play. As an ADC main, it's weird. You get like definitely another kick out of watching just like an ADC play well, because there's just so many elements in the game. Like literally everything on the map wants to kill you, everything on the map can kill you. It is such a taxing position, because one misplay, one misstep, especially while your sums are down, or means certain death in most cases. And I think Obese Penguin, while on a team full of people that definitely want to charge and go ahead, and there's not a lot of ADCs that can do that, albeit Kaisa ulti to ult into a team fight that's being engaged on. But Obese Penguins played these picks that don't have that immediate engage, don't have that immediate follow up when the rest of his team leaves them, and he still manages to be a big damage source for his team. He manages to stay alive. He doesn't die a lot, which is insane with some of the talent that we have in this league. And CS as well. These are all things that you want out of a good ADC player, and I believe that he meets a lot of this criteria. And looking at his support, you can see why. World War II Penguin is a stud. This guy plays engaged champion so well, and it's really impressive. I think a lot of the reason why Frost is able to be so aggressive is because of the roaming tandem of World War II Penguin and Frost. While Frost will go out and make these plays on his own, definitely World War II Penguin moving with him and doing all of these things makes it so much easier for him to perform, and for him to be able to do that, for him to be able to go and get these invades. World War II Penguin enables everyone on the map, and I think that this support is going to be definitely on League Watch when it comes to these MVP talks. So as far as this team goes down, you don't have a rock in the top lane, in my opinion. In some games you will have a rock in the top lane, and in some games you won't. And that's just the consistency issue I came down with. You forever have a pillar in the jungle. His over aggression might cost you at times, but the upside is just too good to ignore. The mid lane, same deal here. Not as coin flippy, huge upside, and just an all-around great player in I Am Artie. In the bot lane, consistent, stable, safe from Obese Penguin. And that's everything you need out of an ADC. And World War II Penguin, playmaker. I think that this team, with Frost Unbreakable and World War II Penguin being on MVP watch, are definitely going to make quite the run in the ULS, and I'm excited to see them. Thank you everyone for tuning into day one's breakdown of the double Umacorns. Tomorrow we will be going over the boys. I look forward to it, and 4 more days until the start of ULS Season 1. Take it easy.